I'm Darren, I'm from Movie Reviews 101, and today we're going to talk about my first DVD purchase of the year, and that is Brawl in Cell Block 99, directed by S. Craig Zala, and starring Vince Vaughn, Jennifer Carpenter and Don Johnson. The story follows a former boxer and alcoholic turned drug runner who ends up being blackmailed when a deal goes bad and he ends up in prison. Now, this movie has so much fun going on about it. I want to jump straight into the thumbs up and thumbs down. I could talk and talk. Most of the thumbs up and down are going to get into the story side of things. So first, the thumbs up. The first thing is Vince Vaughn is incredible in this role. This is a potential career best performance, but it also lets him have a couple of those little wisecracking roles that we all know he's good for, that we see in his comedies. It is good to see him step away from comedy. That is the big plus in this movie. This movie is brutally violent. There's no other way of putting it. It builds up to the violence, it calms everything down, and then it just goes bang, and it just goes way further than you could imagine for what just looks like a bit of a crime revenge type of storyline, if you want to put it that way. The director here is the guy that gave us Bone Tomahawk, so you already know what he's capable of, and it's great to see another director who can do the same thing in a completely different genre as such. We had a western, this one's more of a crime, but what he brings with his brutality, it is great, and we want to see where this guy goes next. I know I usually only do 3 things, but I have to do a 4th one, and that is, I'm not going to say what it is, but the blackmailing that gets done towards Bradley, the Vince Vaughn character, is one of the most twisted and disturbing things you're ever going to see in any movie. That's honest as you're going to get. When you see it, you'll think, you go, that's pretty messed up. And then you'll think more and goes, that's completely messed up. What? And that's the reaction you want to get from this. But with the thumbs up, we go thumbs down. The first one is why this doesn't get a major release. A bit like Bone Tomahawk, it's one that just sort of grinded along and got some popularity, and everyone who seems to have seen either of them has gone wow. So this is disappointing. We would like to have seen this more often. The second thing on this is going to be there is a restricted timeline to how long everything can go on, and that makes the prison scenes jump very quickly and feels really out of place. You feel like there would be a this before that happened, and that is a bit disappointing. And the final one is, while I like the brutality, and I know others will, a few people are going to go, that was a bit too much. That isn't always a bad thing, but it is going to be the truth. People are going to be turned off by the violence in this movie. But overall, this was just something very special. A great kick-off to the start of my year. It's the 3rd year in a row I've done a very violent start, because I did Blue Ruin the year before, and Bone Tomahawk, coincidentally, the year before that. I am actually going to give this a 5-star, and I want everyone to go and see it. Let me know if you've seen it in the comments below. Hopefully you'll like this video, and we'll be back for more views, reviews, and opinions in the future. Thank you all for watching. We're out.